Hello, it's Charles with Uber Eats. Today is Tuesday, February the 18th, 2025. And I am blessed that I got the wake-up call this morning and I got to see another day. Right now in McAllen, Texas, it's 64 degrees. It's just after 9 a.m. here. And they're calling for a high temperature of 86 degrees today and slightly warmer tomorrow. I don't remember exactly what temperature they said. They just said slightly warmer yesterday on the radio. And then we've got a cold front coming through the Rio Grande Valley, and it's going to cool down a little bit into just high temperatures in the 70s after the middle of the week going into the weekend. So we got some cooler weather ahead of us going into the weekend. I had kind of a subpar day yesterday, Monday, which was President's Day. I've got two of my deliveries are still like out there being worked on. The tips haven't processed on them, but my app is showing that I made 6607. But I called Uber support about those two deliveries that are still not being accounted for on the app. And they assured me that those two will go through today at some point, and that tonight my app will show that I made over $75 yesterday. So I'm still, that puts me behind for the week $25. So today, Tuesday and Wednesday, I need to shoot for 110 today and 110 tomorrow, more or less, to make up for that shortfall yesterday. At first I didn't realize that it was President's Day when I started the day out yesterday. I was intending on going to the bank, and then that's when it occurred to me that it was a holiday because the bank was closed, and I'm going to have to do my banking today. I've got to open up an account and close another one and stuff like that. So that's my plans today. Just do some banking and do Uber Eats the rest of the day and hopefully have a better day as far as business. I did find a great part of town to deliver in that I'm going to, once I'm done with my banking here in a minute, that I'm going to revisit today. It's Nolana, Nolana Street and 69, that intersection right off the interstate. They've got a lot of great restaurants there. I wrote them down here so I could remember. It's Nolana Loop and 69. They got McDonald's, Rudy's, Country Ribs, Burger King, Wiener Schnitzel, Church's Chicken, Little Caesars Pizza, Teriyaki Madness, Subway, 7-Eleven. We do, Uber Eats does a lot of pickups at the 7-Eleven. People order their hot dogs, pizza, Slurpees, and just snacks in general from 7-Eleven. Then you got the Starbucks, and then less than a mile from that hot spot, you've got Popeyes, LA Crawfish, Applebee's, Marco's Pizza. It's just a great part of town to deliver in. So I'm going to come back. I'm definitely going to hit that today, and if I have success there, I'm going to stay there the rest of the week. It's in a hot spot of town in general too. So, but I've come to find out, I've learned some tricks here that work generally, probably work in other markets, but they work particularly well here. I need to pay attention to where the delivery is leaving me, the customer's house. And if I'm going to end up being too far out into the country, away from my hotspot that I'm trying to stick to, whether that's a good delivery or not, I need to probably skip it and stick with these shorter deliveries that don't take me so far away from this hotspot I'm trying to stay in, if that makes sense. I didn't have to do that as much in Las Vegas because there's restaurants and places to eat and pick up food all over the valley there, Las Vegas Valley. I didn't have to worry about that so much, but that's something I'm going to have to refocus on. I did it a little bit in Columbus. I need to refocus that now that I'm down here in McAllen, Texas, southern Texas. This is the the second time I've done this video. I started doing this video earlier today, and my cousin called me, and it cut my video short, which is good. I had just actually started the video, but I had a great talk with my cousin back in Ohio, and I really appreciated talking to her. She lifted my spirits. Good to hear from her. But anyway, I still haven't gotten the lock on my door. I'm hoping he's going to stop in today or tomorrow with the screwdriver. I have a Phillips head screwdriver, but I don't want him to know that I've got tools in my trunk, because he might start asking me to fix stuff around the house, and I don't have time for that, and that's his job anyway. I let one of my roommates know that I have tools in my car, and that was back in Las Vegas, the first place I lived in, and he was always bothering me to fix stuff in his room. So I learned to just keep that to myself, that I had a toolbox, because he was always pestering me. I don't mind helping people out from time to time, but he was literally asking me to fix something almost every day. Well, at least while he was there. He was the one that got kicked out for getting back on drugs again. So I didn't have to deal with him for very long, but that's something that's stuck in my mind, to just keep the fact that I have tools to myself anyway. Another reason I didn't do too well yesterday, besides it being President's Day, it just occurred to me, I had my oil changed yesterday, so that took up almost 2 hours of my time, prime time, in fact, breakfast hours. I didn't get back on the road. I didn't start on the road until after 9 almost, and that cut into my money too, if I'm being honest. So it wasn't just the fact that it was President's Day. I had a fantastic meal at the Chinese restaurant, Golden China Restaurant. It's a buffet, and it's only $15.14. And if I'm being honest, I probably could have skipped eating yesterday, but I had already done a 48-hour fast at that point. That was the second one. I've completed 2 48-hour fasts now, and I probably could have gone another 24 hours and done a 72-hour fast, which would have meant I would have ate tonight after 5. But I decided not to do that. I'm feeling so much better. Mostly I feel because I'm getting more fiber and vegetables in my diet. That place has tomato, lettuce, they look like green beans, but they call them string beans on the window, on the glass there where they are in the buffet. So they've got string beans, they've got some corn dishes, and then in the rice, they've got fried rice and white rice. In the fried rice, they got vegetables mixed into that. So just eating here alone, and not eating at IHOP and Waffle House and Denny's all the time, these breakfast places, I'm improving my diet. The variety in my diet, the fiber and the vegetables have increased greatly, and I think that has a lot to do with how much better I'm feeling, and I'm eating more. I was not eating well when I was working at the warehouse. I was not eating enough at the Waffle House every morning. It wasn't good food, and I wasn't eating enough. Too many carbs, and I wasn't getting any vegetables. And I ended up being so hungry in between my OMADs that I was eating poorly at the warehouse and using that snack, using their vending machine there, and getting those their peanut butter Uncrustables, they frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I would eat on those because I was starving, you know. I'm not feeling that way anymore. Of course, I'm not getting the exercise that I was getting at the warehouse. And that accounts for me not being as hungry, but I'm going to stick with this, eating one meal every other day, a big meal, grant you, but I'm going to see how that works. I don't have my scale, so I still need to get up to Oklahoma and get the rest of the stuff out of my room up there. I've got 2 more weeks on that paid for in that room, so I got to get up there before too long and get the rest of my stuff out of there. I got letters, cards, my scale, some clothes, and other papers in that room, and I got to turn in my key, of course. and let my landlord know I'm not going to be living there anymore. She still doesn't know that. I just told her that I'm out of town. So, yeah, it's going to be more than a month between weigh-ins. And if I'm going to continue this eating pattern, for the next 2 or 3 weeks before I get weighed in again. And if I'm not over 150 pounds, if I've not gained 10 pounds and I'm still in the 140s, I'm going to stick with this because I feel great. The fiber that I'm getting from the vegetables alone has made me feel better. It's helped my digestion, if you get my meaning. It's helped me keep more regular, and that's all I'll say about that. I think you get my drift. Well, I'm going to get off here and get on with my day. I got to start doing some Uber because it's already after 9. And I like to stop doing Uber around 5:30 or 6 o'clock because that's when the sun starts going down, and I don't want to be driving after dark. So if I start now, I'll get a good 9 hours at least. 9 hours of sunshine and deliveries. Well, I'm going to get off here. God bless you all, and I want to remind you to drink plenty of water and stay hydrated. Talk to you soon.